Okay, these last two problems are on the literal equations, but they don't actually fit the rule for literal equations because, as you can see, there's only one letter, which means it's really just a traditional multi-step equation. We're hunting for x, so the goal is to get a final answer of x equals and then whatever the answer is. So we're going to just apply all the rules. So we're going to go ahead and take care of the questions in order. So again, our first question was, are there any parentheses? Clearly the answer is yes, so we're going to go ahead and do the distributive property. So you multiply by negative 2, you multiply the negative 2 by 3, so that becomes negative 6x. 3 times 10 would be 30. I still have my equal sign, and I haven't done anything to 9x minus 4 yet. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so it's not quite as messy. My next question would be, are there any combining like terms? Clearly there is not on the same side because I have one x and one without an x. So I move on to my next question I ask myself, which is, are there variables on both sides? The answer is yes. So now I'm going to try to move them all to the same side. So I'm going to choose to add 9x's to both sides. And notice I line them up directly under the x's. Don't just put it anywhere. It's going to help you if you line them up directly. So 9x's take away 6x's is a positive 3x. We have minus 4. And now we're going to subtract our 30. And now we have 3x still equals negative 34. We're going to divide by 3. You're going to see that x is now equal to negative 11 1/3, or negative 11.3 repeater. And that would be my solution. Again, it's just a multi-step equation. You're solving for x, just like we always do. All right, so let's try the same thing on this one. You can see there's a few extra steps. It has a lot more letters in it. So what we're going to do is, again, start with the question. If there's parentheses, we're going to take care of those first. So I'm going to actually start over here. So 3 times negative 8 is negative 24x, and 3 times 1 is minus 3. Now I'm going to do my negative 4. See how it's all negative? Let me mark it so you can just see it. This all goes together. So I'm going to multiply negative 4 times 4. And then I'm going to multiply negative 4 times negative 8, which is how I'm going to get a positive 32. I will be honest, this is where most people make their mistake right there. They forget that that's a negative times a negative, which makes that a positive. So if you are somebody who hasn't got those questions correct, I would look for that mistake first. Now, we have combining like terms, because what you should be able to see here is I have an x and I have another x, so we can combine like terms. So 16, 17, 18, 19, I'm at negative 19x plus 32, and it still equals minus 24x minus 3. So now I'm ready for, there are variables on both sides. I believe I'm going to choose to do the 24 first. So I'm going to add 24x's to both sides. That would be 5x. And I still have that minus 3. Now we're going to subtract both sides by 32. You owe me 32, plus you owe me 3 more, so that's 33, 34, 35. And we're going to divide both sides by 5, and that gives us x equals negative 7, and that's our solution. So again, the last question on the literal equations quiz is really just a multi-step equation where you have to work through all of the parts. Okay, good luck at your retake.